very much, and to the Commission to explain the whole logic behind closing this deal without finding a solution for the fishing issues that we have also in the fishery in the committee as well that is dealing with this matter, and it's quite concerned on how this will be proceeded. But I would like to congratulate as well on the overall speediness in closing the package, as we are facing the great uncertainty regarding this shifting geopolitical landscape, especially with the return of President Trump in the White House and the threats of tariffs. We need more than ever important to foster. We find important to foster our trade partnerships, innovations, and investment. But at the same time, we must ensure adequate support for our sectors, particularly those involved in seafood value chain. Transparency in the decision-making process and consultation with member states will be critical, and we urge the Commission to uphold these principles. As we already said, that considering the ongoing need to alleviate economic and social disparities within the European Economic Area and the new mechanism for the financial contribution of the EEA and EFTA states and the new Norwegian financial mechanism should therefore be established. The total amount of 3.2 billion for the period of May 21 to April 28 covers both the European Economic Area Financial Mechanism and the Norwegian Financial Mechanism. Funds for individual countries are made available to promote the European green transition, democracy, the rule of law, and human rights and social inclusion and resilience. Within the framework of the funds, project activities are financed to foster connection, exchange and sharing of experiences, knowledge, technology and best practices between entities in beneficiary countries and donor countries, as well as international organizations within the program scope. An additional financial contribution of 100 million is being made available for projects addressing issues resulting from the invasion of Ukraine. During the 62nd meeting of the European Economic Area Joint Parliamentary Committee took place in November 24 in Oslo. JPC discussed other key recommendations in the Draghi report regarding scaling up innovation and decarbonization. Partnering countries agreed that the programs should give momentum to the new political agenda on unleashing competitiveness and increasing resilience. The donor states contribute according to their gross domestic products, and in the founding period 2014 to 2021, Norway provided approximately 94.4%, Iceland 4.2%, and Liechtenstein 1.3% of the total budget allocated to EEA grant. While the EEA Financial Mechanism Agreement and the Norway Agreement will together provide a financial contribution to economic and social cohesion in the European Economic Area, the protocol with Iceland and Norway will provide for new concession for the period May 2021 to April 28. Flexibility will be provided concerning the carryover of unexhausted quotas at the end of the period. So I would just have a few questions to the Commission. And while this package agreement channels more than 3.5 billion to the 15 member states, significant concerns have been raised regarding the two additional protocols with Norway and Iceland. As we move forward, we remain committed to collaboration with our European economic partners. In today, I would just like to ask for the more transparency in the decision-making process and consultation with member states, and to uphold these principles in order to be much more engaged in finally approving this deal. And can you tell us and elaborate how do you communicate the details of this package to the broader public, particularly to the fisheries sector, which feels severely impacted by this agreement? During the negotiations, the issues on Norway's unilateral setting of macro quotas that you has just said, it's not included as a part of the package. I would like just to clarify what is the final outcome of this agreement, because this quota has negatively affected EU fleets and operators and contribute to over-exploitation. And furthermore, it is regrettable that the protocols on trade in fisheries products between EU and Norway and Iceland are already being applied provisionally without waiting for European Parliament's formal consent. And finally, could you provide objective justification for linking the 4 agreements and protocols in a single decision proposed to the Council? This is especially relevant considering that the reviews of the EU-Iceland and EU-Norway fish trade protocols were conducted in parallel, yet independently of the negotiations on the financial mechanism. Thank you.